Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, Orhan Gaybov. President İlham signed an order on the measures related to major repairs of highways in Sabayıl district of Baku city. According to the order, 350,000 manats have been allocated to the Azərbaycan Avtomobil Yolları for this purpose. The head of state also signed an order on the major repair of the Amsar Əski İğrıq Gültepe Möhüc Aşağı Tüləkəran Yexnikən Tülər Yuxarı Tüləkəran highway of Quba district. According to the order, 1,200,000 manats was initially allocated to the Azərbaycan Avtomobil Yolları for the major repair of the highway, connected 8 settlements with a population of 5,000 people. By exposing first the colonialism policy of France, including the spy network operating in our country, Azerbaijan struck a significant blow on the reputation of official Paris, which will be hard for France to forget. France must accept that it lost to Azerbaijan in the region and must understand that all its efforts to disrupt the stability and create confrontation in the region will be futile. Paris must finally understand that neither Azerbaijan nor France are not the countries they used to be 30 years ago. The balance of powers both in the region and the world have changed.
By exposing the plans of France, which crossed the line in political and diplomatic relations in regards to South Caucasus, Azerbaijan showed its place to the official Paris. As a result of operation conducted by the State Security Service with great professionalism, the exposal of this country's spy network was one of the heaviest strikes French intelligence ever received. Experiencing the aftershock of this strike, France most likely will not be able to recover from this for a long time.
Bugünkü gün Azərbaycan Xarici İşlər Nazirliyinə
If today the French ambassador to our country is summoned to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and given a note in connection with the exposure of a country's spy network, and specific demands are made for the expulsion of 2 embassy employees within 48 hours, this is a serious problem. This means that there are concrete facts regarding French espionage activities in Azerbaijan.
Çox ciddi məqamlar var, cəsus şəbəkəsindən bağlı məlumatlar var.
Having been exposed in the most blatant manner, the Macron government did not imagine that it will lose its grip on the region in such a way. It did not take seriously the strength and professionalism of Azerbaijan and its law enforcement bodies. It forgot that Azerbaijan is not a country it used to be 30 years ago. The slander, biased steps, threats against territorial integrity and sovereignty of our country are not left without a response. Therefore, the recent events, as well as the announcement of the 2 employees of the French embassy by Azerbaijani government as the persona non gratas, was a lesson taught for official Paris it will not be able to forget for many years to come.
Bundan sonra Parisin bunu bölgə ilə bağlı edəcəyi heç bir tədbir Azərbaycanla bağlı ola bilməz.
No French activity in the region can affect Azerbaijan. However, we know that India and France are arming Armenia. In this case, Paris should be reminded that in any case, its weapons will end up in the War Trophies Park.
Onun silahları yeri gələndə Bakıda hərbi qənimətlər parkında olacaq.
By exposing the spy network of France, Azerbaijan saved the entire region and close geography from dangerous and heinous geopolitics of France. These events should also serve as a lesson for Armenia together with France. The official Yerevan must understand that relying on Paris, which by weaponizing the country and wanting to rekindle the conflict is using it as its own tool, or on the US, which pursues a double standards policy in this matter, will lead them to destruction.
Azerbaijan's air defense units carried out combat firing. According to the training plan approved by the Azerbaijan Defense Minister, air defense units conducted combat firing, the Minister of Defense reported. The combat crews have fulfilled the standards on bringing S-125 anti-aircraft missile system to the starting position and its preparation for combat use. In order to improve the managerial skills of servicemen and further enhance the combat capabilities, the tasks on detection and destruction of imaginary enemy targets were successfully accomplished at the Combined Arms Training Range. For the first time in its history, the Azerbaijan Railways passenger transport reached a new annual record, 7 million passengers. According to the Azerbaijan Railways Closed Joint Stock Company, this figure is more than 2 times higher than the general statistics of domestic and international transport before the pandemic. In the last 2 years, the number of passengers transported by rail within the country amounted to 2.8 million in 2021 and 5.2 million in 2022. You can get in touch with us by contacting AzTV hotline number 051-511-1956, through which you can report events you encountered as well as share your suggestions and remarks. You can also contact us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts. That was all for the day. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye.